Ladies and gentlemen, we just got our first look at Call of Duty Black Ops 7 last night at Gamescom, and it actually looks kind of interesting, but at the same time looks like bait, and unfortunately people are falling for it, just like last year. They showed decent amount of details about the campaign, which isn't looking too exciting. The multiplayer, it looks decent, and minimal stuff about the zombies, which looks like complete nostalgia bait. So firstly, let's go over them. So we knew that the campaign was going to have some 4-player co-op. We had a rumored cast being David Mason, Mike Harper, Samuels, and Karma from Black Ops 2, which pretty much seems to be the same cast we've been shown today, except for Karma, which is replaced by this character with braids. In the Big 25, I think you guys know this looks alarming. This, combined with the fact that most of the campaign seems to be taking place into the Cradle Fear Toxin stuff, which, if you remember, is one of the worst parts of the Black Ops 6 campaign, and completely basically ruined the endgame of that game, with us playing as someone that has dadding issues fighting their inner demons, and it seems to be the same case here. We're fighting our inner demons or whatever in magical set pieces from Black Ops 2, so it is completely going against and off from the grounded futurism that this game should have been. So overall, barely any hope for the campaign and barely any hype. It looks bad. The multiplayer, it looks like a breath of fresh air. There's some interesting stuff going on there. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of the futuristic Call of Duty games, but this did actually look interesting, though it obviously screams bait because, 2 months in, you're gonna have Seth Rogen flying with a jetpack, shooting you with a unicorn gun that has a bong, which completely eliminates the atmosphere and aesthetic of the game, which in return completely makes the experience boring and unexciting. Something they did with Black Ops 6. Though it seems that they're actually limiting some of the bad stuff from the futuristic Call of Duty games. There is wall jumping, but at this time, you can consecutively wall jump everywhere. There are jetpacks and link suits, but they're actually limited to a fuel upgrade, as it seems right now. So, a little interesting, but not gonna fall for it because the game is going to be good at the beta, is going to be good at launch, but 2 months in, the post-launch is going to touch this game very inappropriately, and we're not gonna like it. The zombies, on the other hand, you have a new iteration of the original crew or whatever, complete nostalgia bait. Then there's going to be a lot of big maps taking place in the Dark Ether, and some of them are going to be basically proto-transits. There's going to be a vehicle you can drive that has a pack-a-punch machine attached to it. Not really interested in this because it sounds really uninteresting. The fact is, this really saddens me, because this game does have potential to look interesting, but it's Call of Duty, it's going to look good, and the final product 2 months after launch is going to be completely different from what was advertised. I was really hyped for Black Ops 6 last year. I got the product I was hoping I would get, but 2 months later, 3 months later, completely different. So unless Call of Duty actually commits to fixing these issues they have, I am gonna be good with Battlefield 6, which actually seems to be peak. Well, with this, I advise everyone to kind of stay cautious. If you like the game, you like the game, but everything you see is a bait to trick you in, and the devs are going to do a 180 on you and advocate the game for the cool consumers. So stay cautious, because this is a bait. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys found this video interesting. If you did, consider subscribing. Let me know what you guys think about this game. But I'll see you in the next video. Again, thank you for watching.